me tell you a tale. Alright, guys, I got a story for you today. So, this was from a while ago. It's from last year, but I figured it's a good story and I want to tell it. Basically, this is the time that I nearly set the house on fire. Yep, you heard it right. I nearly set the whole house on fire. Just complete, like, blah, fire everywhere. Would have been burnt down house, burnt down kitchen. Not fun. Okay, so let's start off with the story. What was I doing? Well, I was cooking on the stovetop, and then the stovetop was broken. So this is in my favor, alright? The stovetop is broken, alright? It's guaranteed it was broken. We got a new one. It was broken though. And then basically whenever it was at a low setting, it would actually burn red hot. And then I accidentally left the spoon in the butter as I was heating it up, and I accidentally didn't turn it off either. So it went red hot with a spoon in there, and then I had friends over, and one of them just said, "Hey, do you smell that?" I'm like, "Okay, I'll go check what's happening." And then it's just fire! It's like, I walk in there and the pot's on fire. Thankfully, nothing else is on fire. It's just the pot. But the thing, like, the flames are nearly getting up to the cupboard above it. And the cupboard above it is all just, like, chipboard. So I'm like, no! Don't get on that. So then, what am I doing? I'm just, like, freaking out. Just going, what the hell do I do here? And I did not know at the time. I was just like, what the hell do I do? I just did not know. And then I was gonna, basically what happened is my friends were there, and then I asked them to Google it, and then they couldn't do it for some reason. So I went to go Google it, but before I went to go Google it, I didn't want to leave the pot where it was, because if the flames kept going up, it would have gone into the whatchamacallit, the cupboard above it, and then potentially the cupboard would have caught on fire. So I figured I had to move it in some way. And then I decided, if I put it in the sink's not likely to catch on fire, and the sink's further away from the ceiling. So I put it in the sink, and then I was about to go off, and then the tap dripped on it, and then buzz! The fire went like right up to the ceiling. It went up in a cylinder. I do not know how I didn't get burned. I guess I must be pretty jammy, pretty lucky. But basically the fire went right up to the ceiling. And then I was just standing there in shock as this fire just goes. It went up in a cylinder, so it went out of the pot in a cylinder, and then just curled up to the ceiling, like blah. And then I'm just standing there, like holy shit, like whoa, whoa. So it's actually like gone all the way outside of the kitchen. So my friends have come rushing in, like holy shit. And then I've gone and rushed and put the pot outside, either outside or in the laundry. I don't really remember which one I did. And then rushed onto my computer. How the heck do I put out a fire in my pot? And then it told me that you put the pot lid on. So of all things, that's really easy to do, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. So I went and put the pot lid on, and then no more fire. But the kitchen roof was cinders, or not cinders, it was all scorched. It had all these black marks on it. So my friends and I afterwards are just like frantically trying to clean it, just like get it off, get it off, get it off, and it's over the whole ceiling. We did like a tiny bit. We're just like, nah, this isn't gonna work. So then I had to tell my mom. She was away in Europe at the time, so the old joke like don't burn the house down while I'm gone. Well, I nearly did that one. But then it ended out alright. We ended up getting the kitchen repainted when mum got back, and it was all under insurance, so it wasn't the end of the world. But yeah, basically be careful with spoons in cooking. It's not a good idea. Anyway, guys, that was my story of when I nearly burnt the house down. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you don't burn the house down. Just remember, you got to get the pot lid. If you don't have a fire blanket, get the pot lid. That's my word of advice. How did that not pinch? Piece of poo. Anyway, that's my word of the advice for today. Just, if you get a fire in the house, get the pot lid. I don't care how big your fire is, just get the pot lid. That'll work. Trust me. Anyway, guys, have a nice day, and I'll catch you in the next video.